Hello and welcome to the Statesman Talk. I'm Ananya Dasgupta. On this episode, we're meeting a young first-time MP, Putta Mahesh Kumar. He's from the TDP and he represents the Eluru constituency in Andhra Pradesh. Thank you very much for joining us on Statesman Talk.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
You're a first-time MP in Parliament and you represent the Eluru constituency in Andhra Pradesh. 1 year into your role, how has the experience been in Parliament?
It's been because of last 5 years of the older government. They have done a lot of unknown things which nobody can even imagine also. So the farmers were not even cared about. Even the students, youth were not even having the jobs. Everybody were looking for the job from last 5 years. And there was a lot of problems with the road and irrigation projects. My parliament is actually one parliament where agriculture is the major business for everybody. Agriculture is the dependency business. So majorly there are farmers who are not able to get the basic price. They have suffered for almost 5 years. So those problems and the roads problems, it is because of lot of area is a rural area of my parliament where connectivity was a very big problem. Now and another problem was with especially with students who are studied and they didn't have job opportunities to go ahead, because government should show them some opportunity for the jobs also, but that was also not happened. And in the election campaigning we are given lot of promises to the farmers and students who are studied and who doesn't have jobs, and we are given lot of promises to the women, and we are told that the infrastructure will be developed and the roads and the irrigation projects. Now in 1 year, the whole parliament, we are able to almost fill the potholes of the roads of almost 70% now in a 1 year, and we are able to give the basic prices like a palm oil in our parliament. It is in big way. So the palm oil, immediately when we came, there was a problem with import duty. We went to the government and we asked for the implementation of the import duty so that farmers get the better price. So that all we have added, and the experience of the 1 year is like little bit satisfaction that we are able to do good job, and we have done lot of job melas. We are trying to bring more companies into the parliament, like the industries which we are working together from Chandrababu Naidu garu, and we are all working together. There are lot of companies also coming in now. Also there are 3 companies already. They have put the foundation stone for biogas CNG units in our parliament. Of 3 units are already in the construction mode. So we are working towards that. Employment is also given in the parliament only.
Yes, you're satisfied that you've been able to raise some issues on behalf of your constituency and your state in
Yes,
Parliament.
yes.
But there has been a law that has disrupted Parliament or caught the national attention as well, including the sudden resignation of Jagdeep Dhankar as the Vice President of India. We heard from the Andhra Pradesh Deputy Chief Minister Pawan Kalyan, who praised Jagdeep Dhankar's integrity. How does your party, the TDP, view this development?
Actually, he is not feeling well. That's what the decision has been taken, that he wanted to resign. So that's what it is happened. So whatever party's decision, we are all stick to it.
And now that there will be fresh elections for the Vice President of India, what will be the TDP stand? In fact, will you focus on the candidate or the party that he or she belongs to for the NDA candidate?
Whatever the party decision, Chandrababu Naidu decision, still today we don't have a clarity on that. I'll be getting that clarity in another 2-3 days. So it will be on a party wise only.
So at the moment, it's not decided what
Yes.
your strategy is going
Yes.
to be. What about the other issue, which is the row over the electoral roll revision in Bihar? As we know, Parliament has repeatedly been adjourned over the protests that the opposition has carried out. I believe the TDP has written to the Election Commission on the Bihar roll revision, and many actually see this as a very constructive engagement. The TDP thinks the move needs to be well defined and that sufficient lead time should be given before an election for such an exercise. Can you tell us more about your party's stand on this Bihar exercise?
Actually, regarding of this, the BJP is already taken a decision on this thing. But as per party, we are also sticking with the BJP, whatever the decision of BJP is taken. But we are not going to say that this is what we wanted to do or anything. So whatever BJP decides with the decision, we are also sticking to that
That
same
is
decision.
regarding whether there should be a debate in Parliament.
So they are asking for the debate, but still there is no clarity from BJP that the debate should be happening in the parliament or no. So maybe by Monday we'll be getting a clarity on that.
Yes, because the BJP has maintained that the government rather has maintained that the
Another
election
thing,
commission
see,
is a constitutional
this
body.
whole 1 week, the parliament, they are not allowed to continue the parliament. In the whole 1 week, we had a lot of bills to introduce, lot of discussion should happen on other things also. But because of this one issue, they are getting it to only for because
So
of
no
the
work
election.
is getting done.
No work is getting done, and this is only for the election idea what they are trying to do now. Otherwise, the parliament 1 week, whole parliament is not run from last 1 week, because it's been we have a lot of issues which we want to discuss in parliament, and there are bills like IT bills are coming in. There is like shipment bills are coming in. We want to discuss about those bills which are very important to the nation. So
But
this
what
is
about the exercise itself, the exercise that the election commission is carrying out? The letter that you have written, your party has written to the election commission, which says that please let us know what this exercise is all about, define what it's trying to do, and give us lead time, because this is happening right before the Bihar elections, which is why there are a few questions that are being raised.
see, whatever our party is written to the letter, we are asking that clarity. So whenever the clarity comes, I will let you know all.
Once
those
you get the
details. Yeah.
response from the election commission.
Election
As far as Andhra Pradesh is concerned, you were talking about the issues that you have been able to raise in parliament in the last 1 year. There's some way to go. What are the issues that you want to focus on, especially in this monsoon session of parliament?
We wanted to raise about some basic prices of farmers, which is like palm oil. There is some basic prices for the mango, which we are state government is supporting. So some issues of those which we want to raise. Otherwise, we want to support the bills which they are introducing. That is the main agenda of this parliament. So whatever we have a party decisions of taking some issues into the parliament, those all actually we should have done in this week, which we have not done. So we'll be taking it up next parliament session.
Let's talk about your government, the TDP government in Andhra Pradesh now. I just saw a tweet from your Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu, who says that Andhra Pradesh is now emerging as the next major IT hub for advanced technologies. And there is a survey that had been carried out in which Visakhapatnam and Vijayawada have been ranked 1 and 3 in terms of the cities on the rise, non-metros, of course. And that is all because of the new forward-looking policy of the government. Could you tell us more about this ranking and how the government's working towards developing these cities? These are non-metros.
Yes, non-metros, but because we are already divided from Telangana, from last 10 years, from 14 to 19, Chandrababu Naidu garu was focusing on development of IT in Vizag, and in Amravati also we were planning, because we lost the election in 19. From there, nothing was moved further. So we have an option of developing, we have a beautiful city of Vizag, where Chandrababu Naidu garu want to develop IT up as a Vizag and Vijayawada. So as per that, we are emerging with the future IT for our Vijayawada and Vizag. So now there are a lot of companies coming to Vizag now. So we are giving them the easy process for coming into IT this thing, because Chandrababu Naidu garu has a one mark that he has done the IT even in Telangana. Now if you see Hyderabad, the IT was not thought also. Now he thought about IT, and he discussed with first person who met Microsoft, and he gave them Bill Gates and gave him the presentation, and he bought first Microsoft into the Hyderabad. Then slowly Hyderabad he planned such a way that he told that time it was 2020 vision. Today if you see 2020 vision, we are able to see in Hyderabad today.
It's a reality.
It is reality. So same thing he is looking for Andhra Pradesh also. So that Vizag, and we are looking into Vijayawada. That's how we are, Chandrababu Naidu garu is focusing on that, and Lokesh garu is also focusing in that. So in the future, we have a vision of 2047. In that vision, we are seeing that Vizag will be a IT hub, and Vijayawada also will be a IT hub. So these two cities will be emerging with the IT.
Fantastic. Projecting it as a great destination for IT and tech companies. But on the other hand, your TDP government has launched the Super 6 program in the state. I believe the government soon launching some free bus scheme for women in the state as well.
Yes. From August 15th, we are going to launch the bus scheme also, where women can travel freely. So that was our election manifesto which we are given for Super 6. So we have almost completed the Super 6.
You fulfilled your promises
Yeah,
in
we
this.
have fulfilled. This is the promise which we are going
And
to
how
do
much
it
is
now
this
also.
going to cost the exchequer?
So it will be somewhere not I think so more than 2,000, maybe exactly not the figure I'm telling you, maybe 2,000 to 3,000 crores. That's what we are thinking, but I'm not sure about the figure.
We're also working, as you were just saying, on the jobs scene as well, skilling, job development, which of course is a concern all across India. But your government is putting focus into it, and you organized a jobs Mela as well in your constituency. What was the response like? What did you organize? Who participated in this?
Uh, as I told you, because youth were unemployed, who are educated and staying in the house. Whenever we were in the campaigning, they were only requesting. Whenever we used to visit the houses, they were asking about was the job to their sons or their daughters. So now government we are going further. There are industries which is looking into Andhra Pradesh. Still it will take some time to establish the units or IT companies and everything. It will take some time. By that time, we have already have some companies like Orun Motors. There are Amar Raja Batteries, which is already established companies. So we have a one system in Andhra Pradesh where we can have a government will organize a job mela. So you can put a job mela. They will be coming for companies will be coming. Their HR team all will be coming for interviews. So we have created a platform for them where students come for.
So
this
can I
thing.
call this LinkedIn in real life?
Yeah, you can call it as a LinkedIn in real life. This was the vision which Chandrababu Naidu garu created in 1419 when the government was there. So that was not properly done again after till 24 till 24. From then again we have streamlined it, and the first job mela. Actually, we have created on private job mela. This was a government job mela.
Okay.
So government job mela, there were like more than 50 companies which were there. We are able to give them almost this time we are given 900 jobs in the parliament. So already we are given some appointment letters. We are going to have again re-interviews on some students. So this is a regular process which we are doing, and we are fulfilling their dreams of getting the jobs. We can create a platform and we are able to help them to go to the jobs. So there were participations of 2,000 students. They have got almost 900 people have got, like it is, you think of 47 to 48% people are getting
So,
the jobs.
okay, 900 out of say about 22,000 participants got job offers
yes.
in this job mela that you
Yes,
organized.
yes.
And this was a totally government initiative.
Yeah, it is was fully government initiative, and we have taken it the platform and we have utilized it fully for that youth to get their jobs. So everybody are very happy. So maybe the job will be giving them maybe 15,000 or 20,000, 25,000. We are motivating them that you start somewhere. So you learn some skills from the job and start doing something. So they are also happy with this thing. So we are going in that positive way that students are also getting jobs, and we have promised them that we'll
By
give them the
students,
jobs.
you mean these are college students, or these are freshers? They've just
No,
passed
these are
out?
people not who are hired from the colleges or anything, who have studied but who didn't get the jobs. So who are unemployed, who are staying in the villages, who don't have not unemployed, and they don't have this platform where they can go and search for jobs. They don't know how to get the jobs and everything. So we have created this platform. The government has created the platform where companies will come when we are
Connecting the companies
connecting
with
companies between the students. This is what we are doing.
That's wonderful. I believe you also gave your own personal example at this job mela. I was reading one article about you which said that you started off on your own. You started off as a businessman, and then you did your civil engineering as well.
Yes.
And then at some point you established your business and moved on to politics. How has that journey been?
Actually, I gave them example because we need to motivate students
Of
there.
course.
So I started when I have finished my college civil engineering. After that, I was thinking to go to join my father company when he was struggling with his own company there. He was having a lot of borrowings in the company. After that, I thought to go to companies to pay these borrowings. It was a huge amount. So I thought it is better to go to job. So then I applied for a job. I got a job for 12,000 rupees.
12,000 rupees per month.
So we used to work in that company for almost 1.5 years. I used to work for them for 12,000 rupees. So I learned a lot of things in that job. accounts managing, and how the company runs, how the finances are made. So then I thought, I know these many things. Why can't I use this thing in my company? So I moved to my company. My company debt was almost 10,000, 10 lakh, 10 crore rupees was the debt. So the 10 crore rupees I wanted to pay debt was very big thing, because we were a small company and everything. So then we made company little bit. We got some more works. We had a one accountant. We increased to four accountants. Then we grew the company to the larger scale. Now the company turnover is almost 2,000 crores. When I taken up, it was almost 12 to 13 crores of turnover company. So that was my experience, which I told the students for the motivation.
And that must have been motivating for the entire crowd that would have assembled
Yes,
there.
yes. So because students wants to have a easy job now, they want to sit in AC and work. As when we were youngsters, we used to roam. We used to go out of our comfort zone to work. We used to travel everywhere. Wherever there is opportunity, we used to grab that opportunity. We have been in the business from last 20 years now. So wherever we used to have opportunity, I used to come to Delhi also. Sometimes in the beginning when we used to come, I used to think about the room rent. If I was thinking, I used to stay for room for almost 300, 400 and go. But now we are staying in some star hotels because company is doing well. But from the beginning when we came, they also should understand that somewhere you should start, so you can learn from
So
further.
you will have to put in the hard work.
Hard work somewhere.
That's your message.
Without hard work, you can't do anything. That's what it
Wonderful
was.
message. But your family also has political connections.
Yes,
Your
yes,
father
sir.
is an MLA from
Yes,
the TDP.
yes.
Is that why you decided to enter politics? What made you make this career shift?
Actually, what happened, I was fully into the business. My father was in the politics. He was a TTD chairman in 14-19 term, like 1.5 year. He was a chairman of the Tirupati temple also. So he contested for MLA 2 times. He lost 2 times also. But I was taking care of the business. We were busy with our own work. But what happened last time almost in 2023, when Chandrababu Naidu garu was arrested, we all felt very bad, because we have seen him, we have grown seeing him, and we have taken a lot of inspiration from him. We know the kind of person he is. So I know him from my childhood, like from the time I'm studying in engineering college also. I've seen him, how city was growing. So how Hyderabad was growing. We used to talk about him, how intelligent he was, how he was taking up our state. So this is what our idea about him was. So today when we thought he was in the jail, then we thought, why can't we also go into the politics? Why we also should not enter into
So
the
it
politics?
was at the time when the party was at a low point,
Yes.
that you chose to join the party and work for it.
Yes. Because we were all inspired by Chandrababu Naidu garu. So I've seen him very closely. He gets up at 3:30, 4 o'clock. By the time he leaves house is at 6 o'clock. From 6 to night 12 o'clock he works. He has working from so many years like that. He's not working for his family. He's not working for anybody. He's working for the state. So when it is happened, we thought, why should we youngsters also not come into the politics, and why can't we make it right?
In fact, you mentioned the point about youngsters, and you mentioned why you joined politics. What would be your message to today's youngster? You're young yourself. I think
Yes,
you
sir.
won election, what, at the age of 36?
36 years.
So what would your message be to, say, somebody who's 18, 19, 20, who thinks politics is not somewhere I want to be, it's dirty? What would you say about joining politics, somebody becoming like you, being in parliament and working for the state and for the country?
Youngsters, actually now youngsters want to be very relaxed, comfortable jobs and everything. But see, who is going to take the nation forward is the youngsters. So youngsters have this opportunity, and they have a clarity in the life where they can take lot of decisions. Like what politicians can do is they can take a policy decision only. So when they take policy decision, if there is educated people and very knowledgeable people also in the politics, so the country growth, we are looking into the larger economy which we have, our prime minister is planning. So youngsters can lead that further. So youngsters should come into politics, because we want to make politics very in a right way, also in very systematic way, which we want to do. Like we want to be competing with other countries. So the youngsters only can do. So if they are thinking that they can't come into the politics, that is because of whatever their reasons it is about. But politics is not a bad work. It is about very important subject where you can take our country, our state, our city forward. So if you are working to help the poor, we doesn't want to see the poor, because we are talking about India is a developing country from law. When I was a child, I studied developing country. Now also I'm studying, it is a developing country. So we want to make it a developed country. So in that journey, youngsters also should join. I appeal them also, think to the politics in a good way and come into the politics. Not only this is also profession only, you can come into the profession, but don't expect money in the profession. Expect right thing to do in the politics
and make an impact for the
impact
country.
in the field.
Okay, in the end, I'm curious to know about your experience in Parliament, because we know that there are many parliamentarians who are veterans who've been there for many years. You are a first-time member of Parliament. There are a few like you as well. What's the experience like? Do you get together and talk? Do you learn something from them? Do you feel like I want to sit and listen and probably reach that stage where they have making decisions, influencing policy, as you're saying?
Actually, in the parliament, we are able to make lot of decision making. So as I told you, there is like a lot of policy decision makings which government is taking, and we can be a part of it. We are able to suggest them the right things to do. Like in now we were our team. There is one MP in our party is an IRS officer who is retired and is been MP now. So he is able to guide the income tax bill. So this is the educated people which we are able to do, and we are having a good experience under teamwork which we are doing. I have a good experience. Still, it's been 1 year where we are still learning lot of things in the parliament, which we want to make more outcome of parliament. So in coming days, I will be more with more experience with the parliament works and everything. So this is the experience. Still I'm gaining that experience. I'm very happy that in the parliament there is like nice discussion happens sometimes, like on the right subject. There are very intelligent people who are talking about the subject, and how they talk in the parliament, and the delivery of what they want to their state or place, whatever.
Any role models?
There are a lot of role models. I don't want to take their names now. So, but there are good role models. From my party, I will take Ram Mohan Naidu gar as a role model, because I'm seeing him from last 10 years. So I take him as a role model. There are more role models also, because he's from my party. I want to take his name as my role model.
Sure. Thank you very much for joining us. It was very nice talking to you,
Thank you so
young
much.
blood in Parliament, and I wish you all the best
Thank you so
for
much.
your term in Lok Sabha. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's it then on this episode of the Statesman Talk. To let us know what you thought of this episode, don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. We come to you from the House of the Statesman, which is one of India's oldest English newspapers.